Alright, so this video right here is called Backyard Wrestlers Need Dates 2. Has it's currently unlisted because you can only find it on the MBW wrestling playlist. But it has 1,735 views, uploaded May 14th, 2006. That's how old I am, guys. But let's go ahead and read this. Like backyard wrestling? Like backyard wrestlers more than you should? Well, how about the MBW, Michael's Backyard Wrestling, wrestlers? Are they a big hunk of meats? Oh my god, you could tell what age I am on this. Well, here is your chance to get a date with the MBW wrestler. Just call the number on the video to have a date with the MBW wrestler you know you want to. For more information about this commercial and more videos about this backyard wrestling, go to that website, which doesn't exist anymore. All right, that's great. Jesus, this is gonna be like this is like 11 and a half years old. All right, so. Again, my camera, it was like one of those big ones, and it actually had a transitioning fade out. Like, you just hold down a button, and then it fades out. So this, like, feature, again, this was all not done on computer. Our recording was stop, go, stop, go. So all this is just, this was the magic of the camera. And that's actually pretty cool for that. So let's go ahead and look at this really quick.
Have you ever wanted to have a romantic date with an MBW superstar? Have you ever wanted to run through the forest romantically with an MBW
you could tell
superstar?
We did
Laugh?
that. We like couldn't hold it in.
Have you ever wanted to do tight gymnastics?
Tight gymnastics. Jesus, he's so young.
Have you ever wanted to run your fingers through an MBW superstar?
Run your fingers. You're supposed to say run your fingers through the hair.
Wanted to know what it's like to be outlooked and outposed by an MBW superstar.
Oh man, I look so young right there.
Have you ever wanted to go skinny dipping with an MBW superstar? Well, call 1-800-DATE with an MBW superstar.
Oh god, I love Johnny.
MBW superstar.
Presented by Nintendo. Presented by Nintendo GameCube.
You freak. That's what I'm supposed to say. Anyways, so little backstory. So during our backyard wrestling, we always improv and just made up on the top of our heads commercials, and this is one of the commercials that we came up with. Was just basically an infomercial to have a date with the MBW wrestler. So we just sat down, and Raya, he's really good at making things up, and he was just like commenting over all this stuff right here. Freaking hilarious.
Have you ever
Here's Raya right here. That's why our friend Jose was doing the commentary.
wanted to know what it's like
Look at me, my
to be
god,
outlooked and outposed
my old
by an MBW
wrestling t-shirt.
superstar?
So I don't know if you can see it right there. I just want to point this out really quick. Yeah, you can't even see it. It's because I wrestled right before this. So I used to draw like fake tattoos, and depending like where I wanted to. I did it on my leg once, but like usually it's right here on my arms. Actually, it was on my left always because I'm right-handed, so I was more or less doing it like that. But I would do different artworks on there. So like one time I did the Powerpuff Girls on my leg. I did Link with the bow and arrow. Kirby. I did Yoshi. This one in particular, you can see how big it is. This was probably my most in-depth one because this was filmed on our last day of high school. We graduated, or we were going to graduate. It was the last day of high school, and then 2 days later we graduated. But we went to Raz's house to record this, and And so I was like, this is the last MBW, which it wasn't. We later brought it back. But we were like, this is the last wrestling thing that we need to do. So I made this like big old thing. And what it is, it's actually the Wind Waker. I had a, you know, like the glass art with Link in that thing. So it was like bam, and it actually came out really good. So what I do is I just do it with pen, and then I get color markers and do this. And that's the reason why it's so faded out right there, is because since it's color marker, when I wrestle, I sweat, and it just literally like comes off. So you can kind of see the outlines with the pen, but other than that, you could barely see the watercolor portions of that. It's interesting that I always did that, but I don't even have any tattoos. But yeah, but the big thing about this is Johnny's part. I love, again, all improv. We just basically told him, sit down, do this, or sit down and look sexy, and then he just did this. Like, look at this stretch. My God, I want to just call and get a date with Johnny the Ref. My God. So at the end of my MBW commercials, I always said brought to you by Nintendo GameCube, because the running joke was that Nintendo GameCube was the sponsor of Michael's Backyard Wrestling, and they were the one that funded us to do the wrestling. That was the joke that we had. So after every commercial, it would always say brought to you by Nintendo GameCube, and then Raya put
Presented by Nintendo GameCube.
You freak. But yeah, let's go ahead and see some comments. So actually, there's only one. This is so retarded. I just replied back, thank you. Oh wait, never mind. Because this was 10 years ago and this was 11 years ago. I guess maybe whoever did that deleted their comment, I guess, or maybe they got removed. But okay. But anyways, that was this video. I really like this. This is one of my favorite ones because of Johnny. Like, Johnny just cracks me up.
I'm a Luigi. All the ladies think I'm fly cause I'm Mario's brother. I'm L-U-I-G-I. Can't find your woman? No need to wonder why. She's with Mario's brother. That's L-U-I-G-I. Bingo! Oh, ho, ho, ho.